What is up, guys? Toss a coin here, and today I want to go over why the Eitr Weave set sucks. We are going to look at how Valheim Mage armor performs and how it stacks up against its alternatives. Our first test is going to be an Eitr regen test. The full Eitr Weave set is composed of a chest and pants that give 40% Eitr regen each, with a hood that gives 20% for a total of plus 100% Eitr regen. This means it should regen Eitr twice as fast as a regular old armor set, right? I also made sure to test a couple other variations with the mage clothes to see the different regen rates. From left to right, it is going to be full mage set, the chest and legs, the hood and legs, just the legs, and normal armor. So the Eitr regen results are up on the screen, and let me explain. I looked at the Eitr used in that single fireball and divided that by the time it took to regen the Eitr, and then I was able to get the Eitr regen per second. So looking at the results and everything, we should see the full mage set regen twice the Eitr that regular old armor regens, right? Wait a second. The wiki and the game both state plus 100% Eitr regen. Now, even if I messed up the math, the mage armor certainly is not regenning at a plus 100% rate. Maybe a plus 50% rate max. I could be wrong though. I did run this test a couple more times, but still ended up with the same ballpark of numbers. I'm not claiming my numbers are perfect, but they should be generally close given the situation. For anybody who might be looking for errors, I was the same level for all of the tests, and on some casts of Fireball it was costing 31 mana, and others it was costing 32 mana. So I just met in the middle at 31.5 Eitr per cast. However, nerd stuff aside, the mage armor doesn't regen the mana it promises. And although my math and tests aren't 100% accurate, it should give you an idea of what performance you should expect from a variety of combinations. Now, the point of using mage armor over regular armor is for the extra mana regen. But the appeal of going full mage goes down drastically looking at the numbers. So let's take a look at a couple different armor setups and the protection they offer. Extra mana regen can still be worth it as long as we are comfortable with the protection we give up for it. I will test against each level of Seeker this time. I had a couple of requests to test armor against tougher mobs. I'm still keeping it limited to Seekers because I'm not sure how many of y'all would be interested in all of the extra video that would go along with analyzing damage against more mobs. I choose Seekers because they are the most common mob in the Mistlands and give a good baseline on what to expect for protection. Full mage armor performs the worst against the Seekers. 56 armor without extra resistance does not help so much. A normal Seeker hits for an average of 44.28 damage, a 1-star Seeker hits for an average of 100.33 damage, and a 2-star Seeker hits for an average of 149.18 damage. If you get caught without a protection bubble, you are toast. Full mage just isn't worth it for the minor boost in Eitr regen. At least, that is my opinion. Now, if we just replace the Eitr Weave chest with a root chest, we see a significant jump in protection. If you watched a few of my videos, you would know that I am a big supporter of the root chest in the Mistlands. With this setup, a Seeker hits for 20.04 damage, a 1-star Seeker hits for 42.46 damage, and a 2-star hits for 73.38 damage. This is a huge jump in protection. The best compromise for regen and protection, in my opinion, would be a carapace or padded helmet with a root chest and the Eitr Weave pants. With only 68 armor, a Seeker hits for 15.48 damage, a 1-star Seeker hits for 38.048 damage, and a 2-star Seeker hits for 58.35 damage. This is actually pretty comparable to just running full tank without any of the mage pieces. The carapace helmet, root chest, and carapace legs get hit from a Seeker for an average of 12.33 damage, a 1-star for 26.925 damage, and a 2-star for 50.69 damage. Now, before you head to the comments to say I'm not accounting for the Staff of Protection, hold your horses. The Staff of Protection with a Blood Magic at the level 25 can tank 2 hits from a 2-star Seeker. This will buy you valuable time and also makes the lower armor rating setups more viable. But based on what the Eitr regen rates are, I don't think the extra regen will really make that much of a difference if you are using the protection staff. Overall, the Mage armor just doesn't do enough to be optimal as a set on its own. There are just better set combos that give you the extra regen with far more protection. If you really want to play a full Mage playstyle, then maybe the extra 20 to 30% Eitr regen you will get is valuable. If you are playing a hybrid build, then I highly recommend to just add the Eitr Weave pants to your current loadout. If you would like the best mix of protection and Eitr regen, I'd probably run a carapace or padded helmet with a root chest and the Eitr Weave pants. If you would like to add some drip at the price of protection, I'd just run the Mage helmet and pants with a root chest. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer full Mage or a hybrid build? Or maybe even full melee? If you have anything you would like me to test, let me know. And as always guys, see you next time.